Hi, I'm Alex, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about bacteria in lakes and how they're impacted by climate change. There are millions of lakes in the world, and they are home to loads of different organisms, including a variety of fish and plant species. Lakes are also home to organisms that we can't see with the naked eye, and these organisms play a very important role in the lake community. If we zoom in really close, we can see the bacteria that live in a lake. These bacteria can use carbon and other nutrients in the lake, such as nitrogen and phosphorus, to survive. This can be a delicate balance, though, and any major changes in nutrients could impact the structure of the bacterial community. The carbon that the bacteria use can then be passed on to other organisms through the food web, as well as other nutrients. Our global temperatures are rising, and the climate is changing. So how can that impact lakes and bacteria? With climate change, it's predicted that storm events will become more intense and more frequent as the climate continues to change. So we want to know, how will these storms impact bacteria in lakes since they have such an important job in nutrient cycling? Here are some of the things that can happen. So during certain times of the year, some lakes can stratify, and this causes layers to appear in the lake. These different layers can have different communities of bacteria, and lots of wind during a storm can cause the lake to mix, so the layers aren't there anymore, and the bacteria from different layers mix and their communities are disrupted. Next, because of all the rain, lots of extra water can enter rivers and then flow into the lakes. And this water can have extra nutrients like carbon from the land surrounding the rivers and lakes that can then flow into the lake. And more carbon could lead to more total bacteria in the lake, while differences in other nutrients such as nitrogen and phosphorus could change the community structure, since different bacteria have different needs, because remember, it's a delicate balance of nutrients. While storm events have been shown to have these impacts on bacterial communities and structures, these bacterial communities seem relatively resilient to storm events and are able to return to their pre-storm conditions relatively quickly. Thank you for watching, and we'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more about lake bacteria and how they're impacted by storms and climate change.